guys? Welcome back to another episode of Scrotitus Plays Minecraft. How you guys doing? This is Scrotitus, and we are hanging out outside the village today. It's nighttime, but soon to be morning, I believe. So today's project... Oh, don't want to throw our sword away. Today's project is involving the snow and cold and icy, frozen tundras of the taiga. What we are going to be working on today, guys, is a ice tray maker thing. Most people call them ice trays. I think we'll stick to that. But I already started the groundwork, guys, just because I didn't want to do it all on camera. It would be a really long episode. So let me go ahead and walk you through what we've got done so far, okay? What we've got is a 16 block long trench this way, okay? From this block to this block right here is 16 blocks, okay? And then each of these are 2 wide. Obviously, you can see 1, 2. So right there is 64 blocks of ice is what we're going to be producing. Now, you see obviously there's a tiered effect going on here, and this is because we're going to want all of our finished product to end up down there. So we are eventually going to be getting some waterways on this and sending everything down to the bottom, but we're not doing that as of yet. We got extra buckets? Yes, we do. Okay. We also got some extra ice. Actually, you know what? Let's use this trick since we've got all this ice. We've got some building to do first before we worry about waterways and things of that nature. And I got a couple theories that I want to try out as well in terms of what we're going to be using materials-wise and how we're going to prevent our waterways from freezing and our ice to freezing. So I think that makes sense, guys. So anyway, let's go ahead. Oh, I see him. You see him looking at us? Right there. Oh, missed him. Got him. See ya. Alright, so our goal today is to build this side, and I will do this side probably on my own, and then we can see the full effect of our ice tray working. So first things first, guys. We need to build our trays, okay? And I think I'm going to do that with just the stone brick here. So like I said before, this is going to be a waterway, so there's going to be water along here and all of these, all right? So this is all going to be water flowing down to the bottom. So we need to have our trays sitting at this level. Oh, shoot. Right here. And actually, in thinking about this, the water's actually going to have to sit... Oh, you know what? We can do it right like this. No, we can't. Yeah, we can. If we do it like this, you can see I've put a lot of thought into how we were going to finish this. We need to have... I want to try first signs, because I think that they would be the best in terms of holding water. Now, what I need is a dual purpose. I need them to hold water, but then to also serve as a block that's going to appear as a full block to prevent the cold air above freezing the ice below. So that's actually probably the first thing we should try. So let me go ahead down and make a couple signs, and we'll test out this theory first. So let's just do this real quick. I think in time, another option we may have if the signs don't work is we can try... I don't want E on it. But if the signs don't work, we'll try trapdoors next. I've seen that method work as well on these. Alright, so that's good enough for that. Let's get some water down here. That's how that's going to work, okay? And as we can see, we got it measured out properly here. And the best way of doing this is actually the top doesn't matter, just that the bottom is no longer than 8 blocks. And that's exactly what we did here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to here. Okay. And then I think these are both 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 there. So that's how we got our 16 there. And without having any problems with water flowing this way. Now, I think I'm going to need to put a sign here. Eventually, I'm probably going to put a hopper in here. We'll have a sign here and a hopper where this block is. Let me go ahead and make a whole boatload of signs here. We've got a lot of trees and a lot of surrounding lumber as well that we have to work from. But let's go ahead and take care of this first. I just had a thought about something else in the progress. Sorry about that pause. I want to change the materials that I'm using. I just realized that our top level is going to have to be brick, so I think that middle layer where the signs are, we're going to do wood. But let me just go ahead and throw a sign there, and that's going to have to be a block as well. And we're going to have... I want to see if it works just by doing this, if that'll prevent that block from freezing as well. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, guys, is do some building off camera. I'm not going to bore you with all of what I'm doing, but I want to take care of some things. I'm going to switch out those blocks, and I want to see if those signs will in fact prevent the water block, the water source block, which is here, and those two at the top from freezing. And I'll test that actually by putting 2 blocks up here as well, and then we'll see if these freeze and those don't. These have been running longer as is, so it should give us a pretty good idea. All right, so let me go ahead and get to work here, guys. I'll hit you guys back once we've got some resolution here. All right. All right, guys, real quick, I'm getting some wood up and cooking some smooth stone. Didn't get real far. It's almost night, which is not good for us because this is a it's a very low light area, and so we've got a lot of mobs. But the one thing that we have, I think, proven is that these signs do block any freezing from below, and I'm going to go ahead and prove that to you guys. Remember, we put water on these 2 lanes right here, this one here and this one, and this one's still flowing. This one was actually placed first too, if you remember. Let's go take a look up here, guys. Yeah, that's frozen. So in the time that it took these two to freeze, these are still moving. So that's good. That's good to know so far, that these signs are going to prevent these bottom water sources from freezing. Another good thing about these is that they will hold water above them, and that's going to be their main purpose, is because we're going to be creating the ice at this level then. So let me go ahead and I'm going to go grab some of the things we're going to be needing to complete this build, and then I will meet you guys back here in the morning when we've got no bad guys and good light. All right, we'll see you then. Well, it's morning and I'm back, guys, but I'm not happy. We had a creeper visit us. I thought I had the area all secure, and kablooey. Right in my face. So once I get this straightened out, we'll get back to building. Hopefully it won't take too long. I don't think they did that much damage. But definitely setback, so give me a couple minutes and I will meet you right back here. Alright, guys, creeper damage pretty much erased. We got a little bit more here to fill up a couple dirt blocks, and we can get back to work. There we go. I'll work on this one later. Don't need to worry about this right now. So, alright. Next thing that we have to do is figure out how in the heck we are going to get our water filled up. And we are going to accomplish this through the use of redstone, which is awesome, dispensers, which are awesome, and obviously redstone signal. And a buttload of signs. I think I forgot that part, didn't I? So first, let's make a buttload of signs, and they stack now, which is awesome. I remember the good old days when stacking signs was just a thought, just a. An, let's see here. There. Let's make a couple more. And that's all the wood we've got. Oh, no, we got a bunch more wood. But that should be good enough for now for signs. All right, so let's get up there. And one thing I thought I did was clear out all the creepers, but I apparently missed a couple. So, you know what else I want to do? Just real quick. Don't want to delay too much, but I do feel like I need to put our support legs in. Otherwise, this looks silly. Support legs. There. Okay. I think for the time being, we'll just do this. All right, so we know that we need these being signs, and breaking that is probably a mistake. But, all right, so we need this to be lined with signs all the way down on both sides. So let me go ahead and take care of that. Alright guys, so there we go. We've got all of our signs laid down, and so the next thing we need to do is get our dispensers hooked up, okay? Now we know we want these two to be dispensers, and then I think from there we need to do every other. So this counts as that, this there. Ah, dang it, I knew that was going to be a mistake. Alright, let's just get out right there. The design's not too bad for mistakes, at least. Save a little bit of time with running around. Okay, so this counts as this, space 1, space 2, space 3, space 4, 5, and 6, and we're short. Okay, but I think you get the idea. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our stone blocks between. I think this will work. We may not have to do quite as many, actually. And we're going to need a bunch of these, because what we're going to do, put that there, run it around under each one. There's going to be one there. And then I think this is how you do it. And then we'll work on prettying this up after we get it working. Okay. And then 2 back here. Alright. And you know what we're also going to need is a way to pass a signal. We're not going to be able to do it below, are we? We're going to have to do it above. Is that going to work? Let's see. I think you can. I thought so. We're going to need a repeater along here, which we got some repeaters. Oh, we're out of redstone. We may need to grab some more redstone as well. Let's see. And repeater. Okay. And we don't have a button. Let's make a button real quick. Nope, smooth stone, dummy. Very complex design that it is. And we got our button. And I guess we'll just put some redstone in the dispensers for the time being just to see them fire off. And you know what? The more I think about this, we might need... because we're going to have to delay each one of these. Because we have to account for the water stream, which I didn't think of initially. Okay, so we'll just give each one tick for now. And we'll have to line the other side with some of these. Or you know what? We have half slabs. Let's make half slabs. Or I'm thinking maybe... you know what? Let's put a sign here. Thinking we could possibly... yeah, that'll be where we break them from. Will be here. We'll run down this way and break them. And now the key to this, obviously breaking these blocks, is that you need to use something that has a silk touch enchant on it. And we actually have 3 things, or we have 2 books, 2 enchanted books that have silk touch on them that we can use. So that's actually excellent news as well. So let's go ahead. Throw, whoop, missed that jump. Throw, there we go. Throw these down here and then test out our progress. And then I gotta go get some more redstone. I didn't realize this was gonna be as redstone intense as it is. Okay, that'll prevent water. That's gonna be a block. And, oh, you know what? We need to fill up those as well. Alright. We got a water source real close. Let's go take care of that. And then give this a test and see. Now, the redstone work that I need to occur here is I need the dispenser to get 2 pulses pretty quickly. And the reason for that is it gets the initial pulse. Let me try to get rid of some of this bread. It gets the initial pulse, which dispenses the water. But then it needs the second one to suck the water back in. But when it sucks it in, it needs to be sucking it in from an infinite water source, which should be happening. So let's go check this out. I think it'll work. We should just continue the stairs right up into there. That would be kind of cool too. We might do that, actually. Die. Come on. I have some very scientific, thank you, testing to do. These zombies are so inconsiderate. Alright. If I could only land a jump. There we go. Alright. So, with the redstone on top, we have to access them from the front. 1 bucket. 2 bucket. And 3 bucket. Actually, you know what? This first one might have to have no pulse whatsoever. Because we need to create the infinite block quickly. Alright, and we'll put the button here, and I think we need 1 here. Right. Oh. Okay. Well, the problem is that those went out and they were supposed to. So let's try this. Oh, damn it. Gotta run. He brought his buddies. So a skeleton, creeper, and zombie walk into the forest. And they walk out dead. I don't know. We'll work on that one. But, alright, we need to work on this project too. Let's grab those buckets back real quick. Come on. How about instead of looking stupid, we just put another couple blocks there. Problem solved. Well, I'm sure we still look stupid, but we won't look stupid in the future. All right, give me that. Give me that. This and this. Shoot. Those half slabs. All right, well, that's good to know at least that those create infinite water sources. And we'll just collect those at the end. All right. Water bucket. Water bucket. All right, so now the key is this gets a signal, this gets a signal, this gets a signal all at the same time. They go do fire out, and then we should have infinite water up to here. All right. All right, something's wrong with the wiring here, guys. Maybe we don't need these torches. Thought we needed this. These aren't... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that either. Stop it. It's an empty bucket. You know what? Let me do some research, guys. We'll get out of the night here and figure out what we need to do with this wiring, all right? Sounds like a plan. All right, guys, we're back. Didn't realize exactly how close in proximity we were to Fuzzy Cub's base. It's hiding right back there through the trees. But we went ahead and we got a lot of work done, guys. A lot of it's really self-explanatory. Like, let me go ahead and show you this side. It is the exact same as this side. So I already went over this, and we just repeated that process over there. What I did figure out, though, is the redstone wiring. And it's actually really simple. We were really close to the way we originally had it, except for instead of having two dispensers here, we only have one, and it has a water bucket in it. And then our wire runs off the button here, and we take it, I think, what is it, 10 blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. Put it into a repeater, which we don't want any delay. The repeater is just to extend the signal to the end block. And we've had really good success here so far. The only problem that I've encountered is for some reason this last block isn't filling. I actually remember watching Etho build one of these on his multiplayer server that he plays on, and he had an issue similar. But let's go ahead and demonstrate. All you do is push the button. Bup, 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 bup. And everything looks like it filled up that time, actually. No, this last one, like I said, guys, that one didn't fill up for some reason. And I noticed that these freeze up quick on the quicker side. And it's starting to get dark here, but I want to show you. See how it's freezing already? The reason that we went with the too wide instead of something bigger is because blocks freeze quickest when they have connected sides to full blocks instead of water blocks. And what I mean by this is this block froze because this block is solid. This block froze because it was next to two. It was adjacent to two blocks that were solid. And if you get to this situation where you have 3 or more water cells by each other, then that middle cell is only adjacent to other water cells, which then takes that much longer to freeze, because then it basically requires one of the outside blocks to freeze touching it first. I think does that make sense, guys? I'm trying to be as clear as I can with that description. But let me show you real quick the wiring. Like I said, there's the top side. Repeater is used for nothing other than extending the signal. And then around the outsides, we have torches that are, these blocks here are next to the dispensers, and the torches are below them. So this signal gets sent to the block. So the dispenser is already getting one signal. You push the button. Oh, let's get this guy. So you get one signal from here, and the second from the button push, which causes the water to go out. And then this one being powered whenever the button signal fades, then causes the water to get sucked back into the bucket, into the dispenser. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and actually go grab a snooze, and we'll bypass the night, and I will see you guys in the morning, and we'll show you. Whoa, we got a little surprise there. We'll show you the rest of this design and build. All right. All right, guys. So we're at morning here, and as you can see, it's almost all frozen. All I did was just went and grabbed a quick snoozer, and we got 4 blocks left. That's it. Let me go ahead and just demonstrate this side as well. We threw buttons on both sides. Just basically, this one was kind of tough to get to, so we thought we'd throw one over here. But there's that. You heard the 2 clicks. Everything's solid water source blocks again, except for this end. If you guys know why this end piece isn't working, feel free to give me a shout out in the comments, because I've tried a bunch of different things in creative, including actually wrapping dispensers and having one in this position and dispensing. I still can't get it right. But yeah, so I guess the only thing left to do is show you guys how this harvest works. We've got our awesome pickaxe, the bomb. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, and Silk Touch 1. And actually, I wasn't really planning on naming it. Real quick aside before we harvest this, I found a glitch with the anvil system and the repair system. If you rename a tool, it actually lowers the amount that is required to repair it. But I think it did cost me like 36 or 37 levels to actually name this one because of all the enchants on it. Alright, so that aside anyway, you need your Silk Touch pickaxe, mind you. The shovels, or the Silk Touch shovel breaks that. Oh, shoot. Actually breaks slower than that. But if you just use a regular tool, obviously you break it and you get water. So you need your Silk Touch pickaxe, and you just go at it right like that. Drops down and zoom, zoom. See how quickly it goes down underneath, and we'll show you that after we harvest a good bit of this here. We don't want to break those. Oh, I just said we didn't want to break those, but we're doing it anyway. They'll freeze eventually. Let's get this side real quick. Well, these blocks here also double as a walkway to be able to easily leave that so that freezes. Let's watch these zoom down here. They really get going with that water current and ice. And then they're all just going to sit pretty down here for us and collect right in this middle block. Now my goal is to replace this block here. Oh, dang it. This pickaxe is too good. I want to replace this block with a hopper, and then do a pathway over here to where we're going to have our chest full of ice. So that's the we also have this little handy tunnel here for no reason whatsoever, just to walk through. But that's going to do it today, guys, for our episode. That is Scrotitis' version of an ice tray. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Maybe you learned a couple things. Maybe you didn't. If you liked, feel free to go ahead and throw me a like on the YouTube there, guys. And I will check you all later in the next episode. We'll see ya.